different setting. We're tiling downstairs. I don't even have my bookshelves. I don't have anything down there right now. So we are in my guest room right now. Anyways, hey, I'm Michelle with Michelle Loves Books. Welcome back to my channel, and wow, it has been a really long time. Life is just crazy. I know it's crazy for everybody right now, so yeah, I'm just not used to having my entire family home 24/7. I haven't really felt like I've been in the space to film, and now my cat is opening the door and letting all the music in. Yeah. Anyways, actually not too bad light considering the light from the window. Hey, baby. So I heard about this from Kat at Stars and Embers on her channel, and they started a Goodreads group called 7 on Sundays, and I guess it's supposed to kind of give you some inspiration for different prompts to do. So I thought it was a really fun idea, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do today's prompt. Oh, they have a new prompt every Sunday. So I'm going to try and get in and do all of the prompts on Sunday. I think this is a really good way to kind of jumpstart my booktubing again and filming. So today's prompt is authors who you would want to be quarantined with. So if you had a choice to be stuck in a house all day full of authors, who would you pick, and would you have burning questions for? Who are they? Anyways, the first for me would be Stephenie Meyer. I think that's kind of a giveaway. Not only because am I still a huge Twilight fan, but I want more from her. Where has she gone? Why has she quit writing? I also really enjoyed The Host, and I thought that there were supposed to be 2 more books coming. It said it on Goodreads. Where are they? Because I have been waiting. I also want her to finish Midnight Sun. I know she never intended to, but it was leaked, and now we all want more of Midnight Sun. I want the whole series from Edward's perspective. I want to get inside his brain. I really like characters who can read other people's minds because, like, I'm a nosy bitch. I want to know what they're thinking about. Also, I am not great at fictional writing, but I have had this fan fiction in my head for so long. I was going to attempt to write it myself, but I just need to face it. I am not a fictional writer, and I really want to see it in real life. So maybe I could talk her into writing this fan fiction for me. I guess it wouldn't be fan fiction if she wrote it, but maybe I could convince her that she really needs to carry on the story of the Cullens. See, what was in my head is what would happen to the Cullens? What's going on 100 years after the Twilight Saga? That would be such a good book. After all of Bella's family has long since passed, they had to leave from Forks, obviously. Where did they go? What is their life like? What is the world gonna be like? What's up with the wolves and Renesmee and Jake? And what's gonna happen between the Volturi and the Cullens? Because now the Cullens I kind of had this really cool idea, what is her name? From the Volturi, what if she, I don't know, maybe she's got a deeper story. I want to know her story. What if vampires started going to the Cullens for protection from the Volturi? I think that would be a really cool spin on the story. The next author I would like to pick to be quarantined with would be Sarah J. Maas, because although I probably can't totally say I'm Sarah J. Maas trash because I haven't read Throne of Glass yet, but I've read all the other books and I love them so dearly, and I'm sure I will be just as in love with Throne of Glass series when I get to it ASAP. I just think she'd be really cool to hang out with, and I do have a lot of questions concerning Crescent City, and also I heard that they're supposed to be continuing the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Since she took a break from A Court of Thorns and Roses and wrote Crescent City, she better still go back to A Court of Thorns and Roses series and do that, because I'm expecting it now. The next author I would like to be quarantined with is Leigh Bardugo. I think again she'd just be a really cool author to just hang out with. She's just another one of my favorite. I love all of her books, and hopefully I could tag along on the Shadow and Bone production. That would be so cool. The next author would be Joss Whedon, and we would totally binge watch Buffy episodes and gush over all those moments, and hopefully he could tell me the best order to read all the comic books in with all these spin-off series and where he meant for them to fit in exactly. The next author I would love to be quarantined with is Cassandra Clare. I am loving reading all of her books, and I definitely have some questions. Now we've just gotten into, I'm in book 5 of The Mortal Instruments now, and we have just been introduced to an Iron Sister, and now I have all these questions, and like what's gonna happen with Jace. I also think she'd just be a really cool person to hang out with. Another author I would like to be quarantined with is Scotty Young. He's the writer and illustrator of two of my favorite graphic novel series, and that is I Hate Fairyland and Oz. Well, I can't really say Oz is a favorite. I just kind of accidentally acquired one day from the library discard bin. My son really loves it, and I love the artwork, and I was like, this looks really familiar. I'm really liking that series, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the others in that series. I also have questions for him of why he stopped doing I Hate Fairyland. I heard that he's not planning on continuing that series. He stopped to go do Bully Wars, and I read the first one in Bully Wars, and I'm not a huge fan. I want more I Hate Fairyland. Why? And the last author I would like to be quarantined with is Jenny Lawson. She writes a memoir. She writes a couple of memoirs and some other books, but I have read one of her books, and it's a memoir called Let's Pretend This Never Happened, a mostly true memoir. I have never laughed so hard during a book. I loved that book. I love her voice. I love how she takes simple things and like the way she describes it is just hilarious. I just think she would be so fun to be stuck with because we would always be laughing. When things are tough, the best way to handle them is with a really good laugh. It always just brightens your mood. Those are the authors who I would like to be stuck with. Hopefully it won't be so long before I get some more videos out. Thanks for watching. Bye.